everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm here to discuss with you the book and the movie The Firm. I'm going to tell you some facts about the book, some facts about the movie, and then I'm going to compare and contrast the similarities and differences of each. I also have a very interesting interview for you guys about The Firm as well. So I'm going to get started telling you some facts about the book first. The book was published in 1991 by author John Grisham. This was John Grisham's very first book that actually gained him the infamous fame that he has now. And it was also the best-selling novel of its release year. An interesting fact about John Grisham is before he became an author, he was previously a lawyer, and that's what really inspired him to write his own legal thrillers. The movie was released very shortly after in 1993. It features many famous actors and actresses, some of which are Holly Hunter, Gene Hackman, and of course Tom Cruise, as you can see on the front cover, who plays our main character, Mitch McDeere. This movie was a huge and instant success and grossed $270 million within 12 weeks of it being released. So the similarities, the movie actually went along the plot line of the book very well up until the ending, and we'll discuss that when we discuss the differences. It goes into really good detail about the firm. Mitch McDeere joins the firm. They give him an offer that he just absolutely cannot refuse. And it goes into good details about the different aspects of the firm. For example, in both the book and the movie, you see the wives talking about what is and is not proper for the wives of members of the firm to behave. They're given a set of rules, they're given a house, and the people that are designated to help put the house together are people hired that do work for the firm, which of course later you figure out they have them because they're the ones who are bugging their houses. So you see this depiction of the firm, the hierarchy of it, you see that both well in the book and the movie. In the book and the movie, you see the crux of Mitch's thoughts of something not quite right with the firm with the death of two of the lawyers shortly after he joins the firm. And you see both of those being portrayed as a scuba diving accident that happened in the Cayman Islands. In both the book and the movie, he also has his brother Ray, whom he is ashamed to tell people about because he is in jail. And in both the book and the movie, Ray is also the one who Mitch goes to ask for advice on what to do with the firm, and Ray tells him about his detective friend. And in both the book and the movie, Mitch goes to the detective, but the detective ends up dying. He gets shot, and his secretary Tammy is the one who ends up helping Mitch out the most in both the book and the movie. Interesting similarity in the book and the movie is the scuba diving instructor. In both the book and the movie, the scuba diving instructor is the one who puts together the escape with the boat. As for differences, I really didn't see too many differences, but the differences that I saw were actually quite large. For example, of course, the ending. The ending in the book and the movie are completely different. In the book, he gives up everything to the FBI. He tells about everybody in the firm. He tells about their clients, the mafia. So he ends up losing his opportunity of being a lawyer because he exposed client information, and he ends up having to go on the run for his life and living abroad in fear that the mafia will come and find him. In the movie, he does everything legally. He kind of pacifies the mafia into thinking that he is going to take their secrets with him and he will not expose them, and indeed he does not. He does everything kind of quietly and inconspicuously. He instead gives the FBI information of them overcharging clients, and that's how the people in the firm are arrested. And Mitch has more control of his life at the end of the movie. He's able to become a lawyer somewhere else. Everything is completely legal. So the ending in both the book and the movie were completely different. Another big difference is Mitch has a one-night stand in the Cayman Islands with a lady on the beach. In the book, his wife never knows about this affair, whereas in the movie, he confesses this to her, and it's what causes them to have that rift driven between them in the movie. One last large difference is in the book, Tammy is his main helper. She is the one who goes to the Cayman Islands, and she by herself is the one who gets all the hidden files, makes copies. She does all that by herself for Mitch. Whereas in the movie, Abby, Mitch's wife, goes to the Cayman Islands, and she is the one who seduces Toller, and she is helping Tammy do all this for Mitch. All right, so now I got a really interesting interview for you guys that I really think you're going to enjoy. All right, everybody, so today I have Karen with me, who is going to interview for the book and the movie The Firm. Karen, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions, and I just want to get your honest opinion about what you think.
Okay, that'd be fun.
All right, so for your first question, when they made the movie The Firm, Tom Cruise did play the main character of Mitch McDeere. There was a lot of controversy about how he depicted his character as Mitch, and a lot of people was saying that he did not portray the character as accurately as it should have been. What do you think? Do you think Tom Cruise did a good job playing Mitch, or do you think someone else could have done it better?
I really don't think anybody else could have done it better. I think he played it very well. He was coming from a very poor background, but he was a really good-looking guy, so he had a lot going for him. And I think he really knew what he wanted in his life, and he was going after it. He portrayed that very well.
I think he did too. I think Tom Cruise did an excellent job. Okay, so obviously the ending was very different in both the book and the movie as well. So which ending did you like better and why?
I liked the movie better. It ended up that they had their life back, that Mitch decided not to go after the mafia, but to go after the firm, and he also decided that nobody was going to run his life. And him and his wife got to go off into the sunset, and no one was going to bother them.
Well, if you could pick one that you would say was the best, which one do you think was better, the book or the movie?
I think the movie was. The book was really good, but I think the book sort of went on and on and on at the end, and I think the movie ended much better. And I also like the way they use music in the movie to build the suspense, and to use just the thrilling of the music to just keep you on your edge of your seat at all times.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Thanks for letting me have an interview with you. All right, so now that you've heard what Karen thinks about the book and the movie, I'm going to give you my opinion now. My opinion is a little bit different than Karen's. If I had to pick one that was better than the other, I would definitely have to say the book. The book, to me, far surpassed the movie. It had more in it that the movie lacked. Things happened differently. I thought it was more climatic. It kind of kept me on the edge of my seat more. Granted, I did read the book before the movie, so I knew a lot that was going to happen, but I still think that the book was way more exciting to me. It was more of a page turner to me than rather me sitting there and watching the movie wondering what was going to happen next. So to me, the book was way better. All right, and so that's it for The Firm. What did you guys think? Did you like the book or the movie better? How did you like how Tom Cruise played Mitch McDeere? And I'll see you guys next time when we will be discussing Great Expectations.